Fighter 6. Fighting round. Online, arcade, online. Great match. Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm number one. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Blocks the jump in. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 1, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. With the life gap opening up, they meet the lean. Hawk digs in deep to get that drop KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Experiencing burnout. Player hits him with a stop and block. Combo with the target combo. Gotta be careful not to whip it. It's a good spot to use the super ultimate killer headband. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. Medium hugs nothing but air. Grounds them from above. Show of force. Escapes the corner. There's a drive impact. Player 1 closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what this can lead to some big damage. Reversal. Steps up with the jump in. Slaps him. There's a burnout. Player 2 can't let this raw super hard incoming. Dragon Last Flame cooks him up good. Player bowls over levels him. Okay, here we reads the jump in perfectly. Player with nothing stops this train. Here comes the corner pressure. Big time whip. Connects with the throw. Tufa finds the target. What are they gonna do? No way they did that. The next touch made this hugs nothing but air. Shakes sets up with the jump. They are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Get into the ring. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Drive reversal to break in. Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Gets the jump in. Life Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Not shy with the grab. Oicho! The big play does it. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Jumps up, 100-hand slap. Burnout activates. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Sends a shuriken bomb to panic them. Oicho! Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this. Nothing stops this train. Knockdown and big time whip. Player 1 flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? Good old slap. Uses the gauge for a super art. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Player 1 has the life lead. And big time whip. Shots fired with tempo. This is gonna hurt. Player 2, Oicho! Scrambling, oh my god, they just took what a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Sprint in. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Player 1 has used up all of their drive range. With the throw. Misses the drive impact. Knockdown. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big man's coming for you. Get Oicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Both fighters planning something? Grabs and throws them away. Burnout activates. Oicho! Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Jumps in. Side just goes for it at this range. Ultimate killer head wrap. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Ready? Then show me.
I'm number 1. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Well-timed command throw her. Shows the overhead. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Knockdown. Goes for the super art? They're barely hanging in there. Can they hold out any longer? Gets Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Frozen. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Hazanshi, boom, experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive game. Now's the time. In with the cross. Going in. What a finish! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Gets Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the null. Now, how are they going to throw? You can't let them close in like that. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Burnout activates. Experiencing burnout. Oh, got too eager. They're both driving. This is gonna get messy. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Medium kick hit. They're going for the super hard. The super doesn't hit. A quick breather. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Nothing but air. Player 2 can't draw super hard hit. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Special online. Great match. Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Here's to a fair fight.
Don't expect me to be...
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. No good up high. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. And they outlast it. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Okay, they trade hits. Next hit will end the round. Life lead opens up. Will this super art connect? Looking for a chance. Miraculous grab. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knockdown and the counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Opposite creates charges forward. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 experiencing burnout. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Going on the offensive? How will they utilize this? A quick breather. Player Stone Cold Embrace. You can't block those. Player 2 delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Risky up-close scrap still going. And he gets the counter hit and the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Charges forward. Departure. Player 2 chases them down. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive range. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Reads them. Life lead opens up. Fires off the turnover. The super art finds its mulch, charges forward. Risky up-close scrap still KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Away.
Grabs them with the embrace.
Away. Away.
Jumps. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Rippa. Cages them in with the Latsuka. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Reads the jump and hits them with a quick low kick.
Great match. Fighting round. Online. Great match.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. All right. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around into KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up, brushes that off and keeps going. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Wait, this is gonna be bad news. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Jumps. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Player 2 holding on to that. In with the Luminate. The overhead denied. The low block flatline there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Can they outlast it? The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They trade. Was looking for that jump attack. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 turned this right around with that super, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 creates a good experiencing burnout. A quick breather in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2, burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and jumps in. This is gonna hurt. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting this in with the crosser. The Jinrai? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Big gauge lead here. Knocks them out of the air. Player 2 and eats it. Solid anti-air. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Welcome to the stream. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Overdrive. Gets the counter. Impressive reaction fair. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2, with this super art connect, the super doesn't hit! This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. A quick breather takes the opponent out of the... There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump into start. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Takes the chance to hurt him. OD whirlwind to up the ante, picks the air throw. They were looking up. Aerial Tatsu. Jumps up, takes an experiencing burnout. This is gonna be bad news. Player 2 in dire straits, super receives hit to make their extremity single. Just goes for it at this range. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu rip-off. Not much life difference. Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. Oh man, this is a scary range. Going in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Opts for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Did this super art connect?
Where do you go?
Life lead opens up. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How going on the offensive? Rashid making the chat go nuts with OD spitting mixer. Still slugging it out at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Big game close. What'll happen here? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Experiencing burnout. You got Isara's action. Here comes the rude dancer. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Good decision with that throw. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Knocked them out of the air. Player 1, what a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Drops it with a touch. Gotcha. This is it. Who's gonna take it off? Connects with the throw. All whiff and no throw. Drops them. Jinrai taking chunks out of each other here. Will this super art do anything? Uh-oh. This would really tip the scale. Player 2 is looking at a bridge to do nothing stop this train. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player 1 is not. This is gonna hurt. Grab them. Oh man, this is a scary range. Ugh, burns out. They're just gonna go for it. Get them in the air. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Nice counter. Jumps up. Grabs them. Takes a trip. Dangerous range here. You don't want it down to the wire. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes them up. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Knockdown. Checks them with the projectile. Goes for the super art. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Oh, they were totally ready for the jump. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They've piled up the knowledge. Miraculous grab. Both fighters experiencing burnout. Picks the air throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. breaks the block with a throw. Going in? No knockdown of the low heavy is blocked. You've got to be mindful of reaching. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. What'll happen? A super art? The super doesn't hit. They're going for the super art. Jumps? The daring air throw does it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Fighting round. Bet online. Great match.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Welcome to the round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Spinning mixer. Cyclone. Spinning mixer.
Player one in that dangerous burnout state. What's the play here? Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. They need to hold out. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Still slugging it out here.
Coming in. Come on. Sky high.
Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Takes a trip.
Oh yeah.
Squeezes the gauge. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Going in. Player one needs to hold out until he finishes with the throw. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Perfect parry. How will they follow up?
Hey.
Grabs him. Jump. Ghoul gain control of the match in the early go. Springs forward with the drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Rolling Soba. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Start the push with Arabian Cyclone. Oh, thanks. Drive usage is back on the table. What'll happen? All the throw connects. Drive impact misses. Smoke connects with the throw. Clutch, anti-air. Reversal. Good decision with that throw. Okay, here we go. There's the burnout. Closes it out. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, yeah. Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital. They need to manage it properly for this coming round. Overdrive jackknife. Going in. Player two, they're going for the super art. Lays down a whirlwind. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very experiencing burnout. Knockdown and Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Rolling Soba. Oh yeah! Drive usage is back on the table. The star is active. Here comes the rude dance. Both fighters planning. What a finish! Player 2 buried their opponent.